African women acting. Our African women acting. Our African women acting. Our African women acting. Our festival, our festival, our festival. 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 Our African women acting. Our African women acting. Our African women acting. Our African women acting. Our festival, our festival, our festival. 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 Our African women acting. Our African women acting. Our African women acting. Our African women acting. Our festival, our festival, our festival. 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 Our African women acting. Our African women acting. Our African women acting. Our African women.
Hello. I don't know if this mic is on, but hello, Georgia Fullerton here, representing today. Oh, that's much better. Beautiful. Happy Saturday to everyone. This is AWA, African Women Acting, our pilot series on art for mental health. I am super happy to be here today and to be able to see once again and witness once again a wonderful artisan that you will be introduced to in a little while. It's another day, and I want to give gratitude to the Creator for bringing me here safely today, being able to confront everyone again in the name of art and mental health. AWA, African Women Acting, is a incorporated, not-for-profit women's organization. We are geared towards empowering, promoting, and preserving women's issues and using women artists and other artists to promote and serve that purpose. We have been working hard to include everyone, African women and beyond, in our organization's efforts to promote the awareness of mental health. And also with projects such as these, we have to give thanks and praises to those who support us. And our funders, therefore, are the Canadian Red Cross, as well as Employment and Social Development, the Government of Canada. We give them huge thank you for allowing us to bring this type of work to the province of Ontario, Canada, and the world. And we'd also like to take a moment to acknowledge God and, of course, our African ancestors. Further, we wish to acknowledge this land on which AWA operates. For thousands of years, it has been the traditional land of the Huron-Wendat, the Seneca, and most recently, the Mississaugas of the Credit River. Today, this meeting place is still the home to many Indigenous people from across Turtle Island, and we are grateful to have the opportunity to work on this land and the ancestors of this land. We give thanks to all of them, and we wouldn't be here without all of them. At this time, and every time I come in front of the camera, I think it's so important to acknowledge the people who make projects like this possible, people who have, as you could say, fire in the belly, a drive, a commitment, a desire, a passion to spread joy and happiness through the arts. That is always an engine that I will follow. And I'm talking about the original engine and founder of AWA, which is Sonia Ami. I also want to give credit to, yes, absolutely. And the board members, Amelia Ward, Yvonne Hodge, and Dansu Kokovi. Staff members are equally as important as all the above. So Lisa Francis, Marcia Dennis, Teja Simpson, Nurjahan Began, and Patrick Haba. Thank you. Volunteers are needed and welcome and valuable. Joya Frank and Michaela Hutchkins. And of course, our tech support, Kennedy Seed. The promotions and social media is operated and in effect by Slammin Media. So once again, I hope that some of you who have taken the time to tune into these broadcasts, whether live or shortly thereafter, there are places you can go to see all of this in a collective. You can check out the AWA website, which is africanwomenacting.org. We also have an email and a phone number. So email us. You have questions, you have queries, you're curious to know what kind of programming that we operate in and that we send out to people to be able to experience all that we have to offer. Email us at help@africanwomenacting.org. You can also call us at 437-988-7456. So help@africanwomenacting.org, or our phone number. Someone is always ready to take your call and answer any questions, any concerns, any discomfort you might be feeling. This is a time of uncertainty and discomfort. Give us a call. Send us an email. And the whole foundation of this project is, of course, involving something that is dear to me. It's infused in me. I've been a visual artist forever. And at AWA, we all believe that everyone is an artist. It's for it to come to the surface. It's for us to activate it and use it as a resource. And that's how I live my life. I work in the expressive arts, therapeutic arts. And in this time of COVID, it's been extremely necessary and welcome, the sort of work that involves maybe something a little bit outside of the conventional in order to heal you, in order to give you solace and give you a new direction even. And today, I have the pleasure once again of introducing our artist for today's pilot series. And I don't have enough to say about it. I could sit here all afternoon and listen to him just strum away. Acoustic is what he's playing today. Mr. Walid Abdul Hamid is with us. And though he plays a multitude of instruments, today we're going to experience actually all the diversity and the flavor of playing guitar. And I'm just going to give you a little rundown. Those of you who missed it, Walid was actually, I think, one of our first guests at the festival in September. But he is a multi-talented instrumentalist, a composer, vocalist, music and film producer, amazing vocals, and an innovative bass technique. So on the Toronto music scene, of course, he arrived from Sudan in 1992. And here's a list of some of the things that he's received. He's received the Canadian New Pioneer Award, African Tama Award, Real World Film Festival Award, wow, and it goes on, Canadian Film Board of Excellence Award, 2 times Dora Award. So many international awards on top of those, which is absolutely fantastic. He demonstrates his versatility playing 20 instruments. Didn't I say multi? I said multi. Be prepared. Today we're just getting a taste, a sliver of a slice of a snippet of what this beautiful musician offers, an artist. Walid has played and recorded with a large number of well-known artists, including David Clayton Thomas, of the Grammy Award-winning band Blood, Sweat and Tears, and with the Motown legend, The Drifters. I want to introduce Walid Abdul Hamid. Yes.
I'm going to take this out. Thank you so much for the kind words. It was very nice. And it's just great to be here. It's I'm super excited to be here because the cause of this, it's just very important to all of us. As an artist, I say it to myself first before even say it to my student or to my colleague, like it's our responsibility to respond to things in community and in society in general. And I'm just like really super excited to be here. Because of that, I'm going to start. I'm going to start with something from our legend, Mr. Bob Marley, with a little twist called Africa Unite. Yes. But with a little Walid twist. Africa unite, cause we moving right down the Babylon. We're going to our mother's land. Africa unite, cause we moving right down the Babylon. And we're going to our father's land. How good and how blood then it would be before the colonization, to see the unification of all African. How good and how blood then it would be before the colonization, to see the unification of all African. As it's been said already, let it be done. We are the children of the African. We are the children of the higher man. We are the children of the African. We are the children of the higher man. Africa unite, cause we moving right down to Babylon, and we're going to our mother's land. Africa unite, cause we moving right down to Babylon, and we're going to our father's land. Blood than it would be before the colonization, to see the
of all African. How good and how pleasant it would be before the colonization to see the unification of all African. As it's been said already, let it be done. We are the children of the African. We are the children of the higher man. We are the children of the African. We are the children of the higher man. Mama, Mama Africa. Mama, Mama Africa. Mama. Mama, Mama Africa, Mama, Mama Africa, Mama, Mama Africa, Mama, Mama Africa, Mama, Mama Africa. Me this part, Mama Africa. Okay, I'm gonna stop it. everything and we do Mama Africa, right? You ready for it? You ready for it, right? You are ready for it. Mama Africa, Mama Africa, louder. Get up. Get up. The harmony is beautiful. Mama, Mama Africa, get up. Love that. Where are you? Mama, Mama Africa. Mama, Mama Africa. You guys are so sweet. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yeah. Yes, yes. We are happening here. We are happening at AWA. And you know, hey, if you put any unit, like I grew up in a culture where everybody sing and everybody play and everybody celebrate. You know, there is no such a thing you cannot sing or you cannot clap or you cannot dance. You know, hey, that's what African culture is all about, unity and all about togetherness. And this is why we're here. We're here, we're all together on this, in this critic time of COVID-19, and we wanted to get out of it. But we cannot do it individually, we have to do it collectively. And we have to be responsible, right? Just responsible, we have to be considerate as well. And just the stuff like what I was doing in the community, it's an amazing, it's an awesome to see such of an organization using art form to help and to heal the mental health. I'm super excited. It's a privilege and it's an honor to be part of it and also to use my platform to help out. Now we're gonna go to Swahili world. This song, next one, made famous by I call her the Queen of Africa, Mary Makiba, and also alongside Harry Belafonte. And she's not only a singer, she's the godmother of women activism in Africa. She's everything. She's a queen. I call her the queen of the continent of Africa. Malaika, nakupenda malaika. Oi malaika, nakupenda malaika. Nami nefane kijana mwenzio, nashidwana mali sina we, ningekuwa malaika. Nashidwana mali sina we, ningekuwa malaika. Oh ya malaika, kidege kukuwaza kidege. Hoi kidege kukuwaza kidege. Ningekuwa mwana we, ningekuwa dada. Nashidwana mali sina we, ningekuwa malaika. Na sina we, ningekuwa malaika. Oh ya malaika, besa zasumbua roho yangu. Hoi roho yangu nangekuwa wa mwana we, nangekuwa wa dada, nashidwa na mali sina we, ningekuwa wa malaika, nashidwa na mali sina we, ningekuwa wa malaika. Kidege, kukuwaza kidege, hoi kidege, kukuwaza kidege, ningekuwa wa mwana we, ningekuwa wa dada, nashidwa na mali sina we, ningekuwa wa malaika, nashidwa na mali sina we, ningekuwa wa malaika. Lagadina no gomba dina godon, lagadina bungere, lagadina bungere, lagadina gondero, lagadina gondero, lagadina gondero, lagadina gondero, lagadina gondero. Ana pingena gazenga ndomo gada na gazende na magana gidi gidi kono moto kwa migezi kanda kono kwa kinako yaba. Langadina Gundero, Langadina, Langadina Gundero, Langadina Gundero, Langadina Gundero, Langadina Gundero, Langadina Gundero, Kirambanga Zingandere, Kirambanga Zingandere. Laila moga zinge, zinge, omaringa zinga bunge, araginda binga zinge, azingero. Magaringende. Kirabit, Aragundimbi, Sakadundimbi, Aragasnum, Aragoba. about you guys, but I'm really having like a woo. Get up, yeah, buddy, yeah, venga, arigato, esa suzumbu, na mine vangi, kigana music, arigato, 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 angato, sakato, arigato, anugato, sakato, nekato, urugato, hakato, magato. All right. It seemed like we're having a good time here, right? Yeah. It's all, music and art in general lift humanity. I'm not going to even use people, lift humanity spirit way up to the roof. And a lot of people, when we're talking about Africa, always the package comes with poverty. Hey, we are not poor. We are rich. We are extremely rich. Rich in heart, rich in culture, rich in everything, even resource. If it's not Africa, nobody will talk on the cell phone. There is copper there inside that cell phone comes from Congo, which they consider it the most poorest country in the planet, which is not true. Not true at all. Fake news. We survive, we know how to survive, we know how to improvise, and we know how to strive in life. You see a mother with a 6, 7, 8, 10, 9, 12 children. Hey, yeah, we do. We love big family. We love big village. And we love our children, right? What I did, I'm just try to think about all those instruments from Africa I play, like a loglakumbe or like a balimbo, like those, and I combine them in this instrument called guitar. And I have not even a looper. It's a vocal processor. I'm using it as a looper, which is illegal to use that as a looper. But hey, I can press. If you have a good rhythm, you can use it. And this is how much the African person could get to that creativity level. Sometimes we use recycle, we turn it to musical instrument. As a child, I used to build my own. Now I have a luxury of playing a guitar more than $3,000, $4,000, $5,000. But this is like for me, it was a luxury. But I used to make that sound before even I taught this, right? It's all in the spirit. And you're inheriting that from your elder, because everybody is your private lesson. Every single member of the community is your private lesson. That's your private lesson there. You just watch and see, and you grow with it. And art have a huge impact in the mental health, especially in Africa. Seriously, I do remember I seen a lot of people with depression and stuff in the community. Because just I think the feeling of togetherness and the feeling of unity also can prevent a lot of madness for the brain and for the mental system inside the human, right? I can't talk because I have a mic. Don't give the African a mic because we can't talk forever. But I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go to this song called Al Hajja, and one of my first composition. I composed it for my mom, and I'm just praising her beauty, praising her feature, praising even I'm missing that smell and a smile. You know, when you're a child, you want to dig down underneath of your mom and you just, that sweat, you love it, like the best perfume you can get through your nose. That's how we are as an African. And I'm telling her she's a paradise, and the paradise underneath of her feet and between her hands. And I miss her morning early tea. I was talking to Sister Sonia earlier about this term of African time. There is no African time. We don't have that. We just discovered that here. We wake up like early before even anybody in this face of earth. You know, as growing up in Sudan, my mom, she wake up like 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock in the morning to be ready and prepare for her children breakfast and tea and dumpling and a lot of things. And you are inside the class by 7 o'clock. We don't have that thing. I don't know where that come from. And I find it very insulting. There's no such of African time. And that togetherness and that spirit of the morning care with you the whole day. And you grow with it. This is why, like, you become a strong person because you have the foundation inside. And this one called Al-Hajjah. I've been told I have to play. You see, I can't talk. طال شوقي ليكي شوقي لوجهك شوقي لصباحك شوقي لصلاحك شوقي ليك يما شوقي لحنانك شوقي لحنانك يا والدة لحنانك الفيكي يا والدة يا حجة يا والدة يا حجة شوقي لمزاحك شوقي لنصايحك لشاي صباحك لحلو ملامحك شوقي لمزاحك شوقي لنصايحك لشاي صباحك لحلو ملاحك يا والدة يا حجة يا والدة يا حجة يوم الجنة فيكي والجنة ليكي بين ايديك يا والدة تحت رجليكي يوم الجنة فيكي والجنة ليكي تحت رجليك يا والدة وبين ايديكي يا والدة يا حجة يا والدة يا حجة شوقي لصباحك شوقي لمزاحك شوقي لنصايحك لحلو ملامحك شوقي لمزاحك شوقي لنصايحك شوقي لشاي صباحك لحلو ملاحك يا والدة يا حاجة يا والدة يا حاجة يوم الجنة فيكي والجنة ليكي بين ايديك يا والدة وتحت رجليكي يوم الجنة فيكي والجنة ليكي بين ايديك يا والدة وتحت رجليكي يا والدة يا حاجة يا والدة la ti, lu dum dum, la 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 la, ya la tu dum dum, la la tu gade, la la tu gade boom, la la tu dum bum boom, la la la, la la dum dum bum be, la la dum, la la ti gade, la la tu dum dum, la la la, ya la ti gade, la la ti gade, la la ti gade. La da din da day, no da dum, la di da dum, la di ga dum, la da din da, do da bing ga dum, la da na ya da di ga boom, la da da gi na boom day, la da dum day, la da dum boom, na 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 so titi can be, la di dum dum, I shall come dum, dum dum, I let dum dum, I let din da dum. La da get a bonde, la di, la di, la di, la di, no. La da get a bonde. La di ga do. How we doing with timing? The time has gone. I did it, sorry. I have to tell this story. I have to tell it. Like I have to tell this story. Okay, guys, this is my second episode, episode in AWA. And as I said, I'm really excited to be here. I'm super excited because I love to see an organization run by our people. You know, if it's an African organization, I would love to see it run by an African people. You know, it just makes me feel comfortable and feel good about it. And I come to prepare for 20 minutes. But you guys, you got a bonus, you got extra. All that extension, Jalua stuff, African guitar and melody, I have to come up with it in the spot. And Sunday said, no, Oli, to do your only person, you're gonna be doing 40 minutes, 45. And she knows, you should throw it on African brother. I said, okay, let's see, okay, hey, as I said, we can improvise and we can strive and we can survive. That's why thank you so much. Glad to be here. It's an honor to be here. It's an honor, seriously. Thank you.
Yes, I feel badly putting my back towards you. Absolutely lovely. I just have this feeling of timelessness. You know, you hear certain intonation of voices and the lyrics, be they in English or another language. It's the timelessness and the intensity and the passion that really hit me throughout. Listening to Waleed, it's always a pleasure. I'm looking forward to more when we do meet again. And I want to make note specifically to some of the things, even your final exit here with the story about preparing for 20 minutes but having to go for 40. It is a common thing with artists. We have to be able to flow and improvise and do with what we have. And even prior to this beautiful finish dedicated to your mother, you spoke about the necessity and the need for unity. It is how the African culture has developed. It's the foundation. The part about it that I really love, though, is using what you have. You know, we may not have the high-end guitar or whatever it is, paintbrush. We find means and ways with the resources within. And that is why AWA is so driven to provide resources that speak to our culture, speak to our heritage. And not only that, the preservation of those things are integral not only to our future knowledge, how we pass it down to our younger ones. And I just want to repeat, first of all, Waleed is a fine musician and so much more. I thank you for the words because, yeah, community is important and what we have to offer. Yeah, in this time of heightened awareness around mental health, the arts, I feel, is the right vehicle. And once again, I'm going to say help at africanwomenacting.org is where you need to go. Send us a message. Give us some feedback on what you heard today, be it melodic or in terms of just, let's say, malaise, or let's say in terms of just, you know, the insight and the wisdom and the sharing of knowledge and experience and how it speaks to the African culture and the African people. We here in Canada, like the rest of the world, are trying to cope with all that is going on in the world. It's like I said the other day, everything is skewed. Making plans to be with loved ones can keep you in a depressed state. So everything is skewed around the world in terms of what is happening with this pandemic. But African Women Acting, the AWA Festival, the AWA series that is on right now, is the whole point of bringing people together and looking at the necessity of how we view each other and how we view ourselves. We have a phone number as well. Please call us, 437-988-7456. You can reach anyone there, from our beautiful founder right through to staff, volunteer. Anyone will be available to help you through a difficult time. Learning again how to cope with isolation. And I say learning again because this thing is in its second wave, and many of us are going through a second wave of mental health and mental illness that's kept us kind of trapped. I can tell you right now, anytime my day, actually I'm going to tell you about way back in the 60s when, well, I was born in the 60s, but my parents used to build a collection of old festival albums from, you know, Lord Larrow and Byron Lee and the Dragonaires and all of those oldies. When I came up to be a teenager, that was what I would go to whenever I was in a horrible mood or feeling down. And this is all about uplifting yourself. It's all about now using what we have. And today we have the amazing support of funders. And I would be amiss if I didn't mention once again, Canadian Red Cross has been instrumental in supporting this project, as well as the Canadian government, education and social development. We are very pleased and honored to be the recipient of their funding and their support. It shows us greatly how much they believe in what AWA is doing. It shows you how much they believe that mental health is an issue that definitely needs to be addressed primarily in our community, and we are here standing strong to support that and to help propagate the idea of start to feel compassion, start to look towards those who are offering the support. We have support in so many ways. As you know, everyone is coming out with their own design and designs, and artistry is prevalent now. You saw I was wearing this beautiful mask, this beautiful fabric from earlier. We have we have a woman who is creating these and doing these for AWA, and we have our founder coming up to talk a little bit about this in a few moments. I'm going to carry on with what this is all about, though. It really is about incorporating and integrating the arts into every part of our lives, you know, and finding a way to use the resources that we have to help spread the word about mental health. I work in a community in which slowly and surely Black therapists are being recognized and honored, and I want to stand as somebody who would love to be in a position of mentor, or at least someone who encourages and motivates young Black people or any Black person who has an interest in pioneering their way through mental health and formulating the skills so that they can help the community and they can use what they have, compassion, empathy. Some of these resources we all have within us, but it's how we use them. So once again, contact African Women Acting. We have an email address, which is help@africanwomenacting.org. I'm going to say a goodbye and a wave to Walid. Thank you so much. And I am now being summoned by the founder of AWA, Sonia Ami. I can't read lips. Oh, this is the whole thing. We cannot forget. To you. Oh, you gotta lead this.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Walido. Happy birthday to you. Tantiaguri ate. Tantiaguri ate. Tantiaguri Walido, my brother. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, my brother.
Are we still live here? No? Yeah? Okay. Okay, my misstep. Thank you so much, Sonia, because I cannot read lips, but I completely forgot. How could I forget? Wali's birthday. Happy birthday. And once again, AfricanWomenActing.org, we will bring you more and more of this. Be prepared for a few other artists to come through in the Fridays and Saturdays to come. We take care. Enjoy the day. My goodness. We'll work out a system. But once again, give us a call. It's AWA, African Women Acting. Our number is 437-988-7456. Our email address is help@africanwomenacting.org. My name is Georgia Fullerton, signing off. And please live artfully and stay safe. Thank you.
African women.